So just take a look at this view, because I tell you what, I've been studying about 5 minutes now, but the view is just amazing. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet. There's a few people walking, the dogs. Just have a look at this view. And you can hear the water over there. Some people walking on that side. But this view here of this pond is just stunning. So above the house you've got Earl's Rock, which is where there's a park bench where you can sit and admire the views over to Alton Towers. But honestly, this is just stunning. I feel jealous of them living in that house because they've got this view all the time. It's just stunning. Have a little walk along this path. Not all the way along, but I'll walk back in a second and go back up the path again. Just stunning. Just watching this. Because that path takes you to the other one that goes up the side where you can go to Earl's Rock, which is at the top of that house. This is just stunning. And somebody's got a wood burner going because I can smell it. I smell the wood burning behind me. It's just typical countryside smells. It's just lovely. This is just an amazing area to come. Perfect for artists to sit here and just paint. You could paint that house from here and just paint this pond. Just stunning. Just so tranquil. Because people are just rushing around like headless chickens today, making sure they've got all their last supplies in for one day, which I think is just mental, absolutely mental. But if people want to do that, that's up to them. I don't get involved with it. But to come away from a town or a city and just reflect on this is on your doorstep, why wouldn't you? It's just quality time to yourself. You know, it's just an amazing place to come and just relax. Even on a chilly winter's day like this. It's not snowing, it's not raining, we've got blue sky, bit of sunshine. It's about 6 degrees, it's not warm, no. I mean, I've just got a jumper on. As you can see, I've just got this on, no coat. But I can come and admire this view here. It's just amazing, believe me. And I come here quite often to Dimmingsdale, less than 10 miles from where I live. And within 20 minutes, you are here. And you've got that view behind me there. And the sound of the water over there. And the Ramblers Retreat just down there. Car parks as well. Get to the chain out the other side, get to Alton Station as well along the path. Hello to you. Please subscribe at Colson's25. But just admire this, honestly. Just absolutely stunning, believe me. It is stunning. As much as I'm drawn to going abroad because of the weather, I will admit there are places in the UK that are pretty like this. And I need to do more series, particularly in Wales. I'm going to try and do some Wales series next year. Maybe have a couple of days over in Llandudno at some point, maybe early next year. Not so much in March when it's my holiday off work, but during my days off perhaps, go on a Tuesday morning and come back on a Thursday. Might go on the train and just have a couple of nights in Llandudno, just so I can go and do a series in Llandudno. I can go up the Great Orme Tram, I can go up to Conway Castle, and then just come back on the Thursday and then go back to work Friday. That's not a problem, I could do that quite easily. I wouldn't have to drive, I could just get the train, take a little night bag and just go on the train, have a couple of nights in Llandudno in a hotel like a travel lodge, which I have done before, and then just and then do Conway Castle and the Great Orme. It would be nice to do that. And then maybe another time I could probably drive to Llangollen, which is about 70 miles, and basically do the steam train, which I have done before. But again, it's all dependent on the weather. But these are all ideas for next year. I mean, I'd love to do a mountain series, like go up Snowdon, but again, you've got to have the weather for that 100%. I have done Snowdon a couple of times, and I would definitely do it again. But again, I'd have to stay in a hotel somewhere for a few days, because again, you need the weather and good strong footwear. So I'm just going to have a walk up here, because I don't know when the signal will disappear on me. It may do. Absolutely stunning. And I'm the only person in this path at the minute. Just absolutely stunning. You can do a full loop, but again, it's what the paths are like. I'll go up the right hand side of this mud, go through the leaves. I don't particularly want to walk through that, to be honest. But please admire the views and hit that subscribe button, because as I said on the previous video, this is my final series of 2025, because next Thursday, a week tomorrow, it's going to be January 2026. Lots of series coming up in the next few months, and of course in a month's time I'm going to be over in Tenerife. That will be my first travel blog of the year, so please stay tuned for that series, and it will be a big one. And I'll be heading to the Loro Park Zoo, which is one of 2 zoos in the whole world that's got orcas, or killer whales as they're known. And you can watch the shows of them. And if you've seen my Benidorm series when I went to Mundamar Terra Natura, and you watch both of those, it kind of gives you an idea of what I'm going to be expecting here. But it's a very large zoo. They've got other animals there as well, capybaras, anteaters, crocodiles. They've got a large aquarium, a large shark tunnel, one of the largest shark tunnels in the world. So if you go to a sea life centre like at Blackpool, and you go through one of those shark tunnels, you'll get the idea of what it is. But this is a really large one. They've got a really large aquarium and also a coral reef section. So I'm really looking forward to going to this zoo. It's €44 to go in. If you don't do it all in a day, you can return a second day for €20, I believe. So I will ask about that, because I might not get it all done in one day. And you can also get the land train in Porto de la Cruz, which is where I'm staying, and it'll take you to and from the zoo free of charge. They run every 20 minutes all day. So I'm going to try and get over there once it opens at 9:30, which is every day. And it's open till around 5 o'clock, 5:30. So I've got 8 hours to basically explore it. And I will make the most of it. And like I said, if I can't do it all in a day, I will inquire at the ticket office for another ticket and go back a second day. There's also the botanical gardens that I'm going to explore as well, and I may even do a night tour up to Mount Tady and do some stargazing. And funnily enough, Liv, who's going out there today, who runs Clean Slate, please follow their page on social media. I'll put the links in the description of the video. She recommended I do that trip, and then I just said to her last night, well, funnily enough, Liv, I'm planning on doing that anyway. But she's going out there today, so if she gets to do it, she can tell me all about it. But I know it'll be worth the €90, because you get a 3-course dinner and all the drinks, and you get picked up from your hotel and dropped back off again. So it'll be well worth doing it. So I'm just walking through these leaves because it's very boggy on this path here, and I'm not going to risk walking through that. But anyway, we'll carry on up here a little bit. It's the only drawback to wearing trainers. But anyway. We'll see how far we can get. But lots of exciting series, so hit that subscribe button at CarlSmith25. Because I want to thank everybody out there that supported my channel this year, that's helped me get to 1 million views as well, which I achieved a couple of months ago. I'm really grateful to everybody that supports the channel, that's watched the videos, that's still watching the videos, that's subscribing, that's commenting, liking, sharing. I really appreciate every bit of work that you've put with me on my channel. I really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you all. So again, thank you so much everybody for this year and for what you've watched on my channel. There are plenty more blogs to come yet. More series planned for next year, more travel blogs, maybe more city breaks. I don't know where I'm going to be planning to go next year, but Dubrovnik will probably happen in the spring, which I always do. I always like to go and see my friends over in Croatia, Vesna and Josko at the Vis, the Karaka team, the cave bar staff, those that work on the cable car at Dubrovnik, the city walls, because quite a few over there watch my channel as well. So I say hello to all of you out there in Dubrovnik, so hello to all of you in Croatia if you're watching or will watch this video. I miss you all, and I'll be over in Dubrovnik in 2026, most likely May or June time, because that's a good time to go over there, because the weather's well in the 20s in Croatia. It can get into the 40s in August, and I've been over there then, believe me, it's scorching. But anyway, it's better than here. So this is the view I've got now. So I've just walked that path behind, just went on the leaves because it's just so boggy. But honestly, I just cannot fault this. Just can't fault this walk. Really recommend it. Please come here if you are in Staffordshire or you visit Alton Towers when that opens. Come and have a day here at Dimmingsdale. It's literally opposite Alton Towers. And if you walk along the railway track, you'll get to see Alton Castle up on the hill, which you can't visit, unfortunately, because it's a youth retreat run by the Catholic nuns. So unfortunately, you can't visit the castle, which is a shame, because I would love to visit it. But you can see it from the railway track, the old railway track. But this is the path here, Earl's Road. So you can walk this, and it takes you all the way up there, which is where we're going to be heading now, to the top pond. And it's following this lovely stream at the bottom of here, which runs alongside this house. But honestly, you don't know what wildlife you're going to encounter along here, but it is just beautiful. And we're way to spend the Wednesday afternoon while everybody's in a mad rush going into shops buying their last minute Christmas presents, which I think is crazy, considering they don't see each other for probably another 12 months. I just don't get it at all. I just really don't get it at all. And I'm so glad I don't get involved with Christmas or the season. I know what its origins are. I don't want to get involved with it. Each to their own on that subject, because I'm not on here to discuss religion or anything. But I know where it comes from, and I don't see the point in getting involved with something that basically it's just false and just commercialised. Why get involved with something that actually originated from the Romans? Rooted in pagan festivities, why do you want to get involved with it? But again, each to their own, and I'm not trying to be a humbug to anybody who wants to celebrate it. That's your choice. I've taken my choice, and I always have had that choice. Because as you grow up, you start to learn things. You learn things every day, and when you get educated. Well, again, John, I'm not condemning people from celebrating Christmas or birthdays or whatever. I says I just choose to take my stand on it, and don't get involved. So I'd rather save my money up for holidays than on presents for people that basically don't show you any gratitude for the other 11 months of the year, or you don't see them. So again, if people want to spend money, that's fine. It's their money, not mine. I'd rather spend mine on travel blogs, run my YouTube channel, and give you guys some content that basically shows that you can appreciate places like this, which is here all the time. And you can come and see it as often as you like and when you like. So you're not restricted, are you? Well, it is. And I mean, it isn't me saying it. If you look on Wikipedia or the encyclopedias, it tells you exactly on there where the origins of Christmas come from, and what it's to do with. So you don't need to, I don't need to be a university graduate to tell you that. It's just common knowledge. People just choose to ignore it. That's fine. As it says in one scripture in the Bible, it says it's a deeply entrenched thing. So you think, oh, we celebrate it because my mum and dad celebrated it. But you've got the right to make your own choice. So just because your parents celebrate it doesn't mean to say you've got to. But if you want to, that's your choice. Everybody's got free will. And and has got the right to do what they want. I choose to do what I want to do and come to places like this and see creation, whatever you want to believe, but to see creation like this, something that man could never do, you know, and it's free to come and look at it. I haven't had to pay to come here. Okay, fuel, fine, but again, I haven't had to pay to park, and I can just walk this path and just enjoy the scenery. Literally within 10 minutes of my home, or 20 minutes, and I get this view behind me here. You're a Tesco GHS driver. Well, I'm cleaning the Tesco, so I know all about that, mate. And they're only closed for one day. Again, that's crazy. Other shops are open the end of the week. But anyway, we'll do some normal footage, but please subscribe at Courses25.